What you're selling is, look at two women kiss. Power! Oh my god! Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's me, I'm back, Meat Puppet, from my freaking strike that I just got 7 days ago. And things got kinda hot and heavy with Buzz Lightyear.
Whenever you do something about representation or diversity or whatever, there's always pushback. How would you counter that, I suppose?
Well, the real truth is those people are idiots. I think throughout history you can see every time there's been social advancement as we wake up. The American story, the human story is one of constant social awakening and growth, and that's what makes us good. And when that happens, there's always going to be people who are afraid and unaware and trying to hold on to what was before. But those people die off like dinosaurs. And so, I think the goal is to pay them no mind, march forward, and embrace the growth that makes us human.
So to start off, I believe Disney is, I don't know, they are failing us. The fact they go against like Ron DeSantis because he created a bill or whatever, they named it Don't Say Gay bill, then the Republicans start using the Don't Say Gay bill, and then the bill doesn't even mention anything about gay. The only thing it says, look, as a father, I don't want anybody to talk to my kid at school about sex. I'm the one that will educate the kid. That was normal always. The moment you talk to a kid about sex, you're done. That was normal. But for some odd reason, they want to normalize that. And certain people will say no. And then suddenly Disney was like, yo, I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna pay politicians so you guys think differently and you guys agree with this bill or whatever or go against it. I don't know. And then everybody was like, yo, Disney, what are you doing? We gotta cancel you. Look at the boss of Disney.
I'm here as a mother of two queer children, actually, one transgender child and one pansexual child, and also as a leader. And that was the thing that really got me, because I have heard so much from so many of my colleagues over the course of the last couple of weeks in open forums and through emails and phone conversations. And I feel a responsibility to speak, not just for myself, but for them, to all of us. We had an open forum last week at 20th where, again, the home of really incredible, groundbreaking LGBTQIA stories over the years, where one of our execs stood up and said, we only have a handful of queer leads in our content. And I went, what? That can't be true. And I realized, it actually is true.
Yeah, they're gonna make everything gay. That's how it started. And then Buzz Lightyear is gonna be like, I got a weird gay sex scene, or not gay sex scene, just a peck or something like that. They removed it. They decided, I'm gonna put it back. Boom! That's a beautiful moment. That freaking face. That's a face more that says, hey, where the heck is Papa? As if Papa is not important anymore, other than, hey, we're just the donor. You can take care of the kid because men are useless, right? Just like this here, which was in the beginning a badass, a gangster person. Now he's just a unique guy in the ship. You guys ruin everything. Lightyear banned in 14 markets after same-sex kiss controversy. A simple thing, a stupid thing, it got cancelled. Whose fault is that? You're gonna complain about it? That is Islamophobia, right? You created the strategy, right? You can say that against Islam people. So the fact that you don't agree with their culture, you created the system. If I can say anything to them, you cannot say anything to them for the money. And now, Buzz Lightyear is kinda a flop. It was supposed to earn a specific amount of money. It did earn a specific amount of money, but not the amount of money that's gonna be like, hey, we want a sequel about this. Disney's latest animation, Lightyear, which features a same-sex kiss, has been denied release in more than a dozen, mainly Muslim countries. A source close to the company told AFPA on Tuesday. Countries across Asia and Middle East have refused to give Pixar's Toy Story a spin-off showing in the latest development for parent company Disney as it tries to navigate differing public and political attitudes from the LGBTQ. Why? Regulators in United Arabs this week announced they were banning the movie for violating of the country's media content standards, tweeting a picture of the titular hero Buzz Lightyear in a red no symbol. Indonesia, the world's largest Muslim majority country, said it has not banned the film, but suggested the owner of the movie to think about the audience in Indonesia where a LGBTQ scene is considered sensitive. Oh, Romy Fibre Herdianto, head of the Indonesian censoring office overseen by the Ministry of Education and Culture, told AFPA that Disney has not offered a recut version of the Lightyear. The neighboring Malaysia, the film censorship board said if cuts were not made, the film will not be screened in the country. It is not appropriate to show the two scenes and they are not suitable to be viewed by children. An official would decline to be named. Okay, yeah, they declined. Disney is understood to have declined to make any cuts, offering the film as is in all markets. As a result, a total of 14 countries and territories where companies wanted to show Lightyear have not granted the film a release. AFP learned, yeah. I mean, who orders? Bahrain, Egypt, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Ammon, Palestine, territories, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Syria. Oh, well, at least now you got to support the Jewish people, right? Because they didn't ban it, right? Ooh, that's a joke. Somebody made a very interesting point. Spoiler alert, I saw the film a few days ago and it was awful. 3 things stood out most to me. 1. Promoting lesbianism and pushing for its acceptance from a hostage audience because you're locked, you know. 2. The elderly citizen is made to be genderless and only referred to as elderly citizen and other gender concealing names. They then wear a hair bun like a woman and have a male face while having mainly a gruff kind of male sounding voice at times and a higher feminine sounding voice at other times. Pretty confusing. Okay. Teaching dishonesty and total annihilation of constructive criticism. At one point, this klutzy guy is having a pity poor me party. He is feeling worthless because he messes up everything by being klutz. He is for real a klutz. Just a truthful observation. He risks his friend's safety and almost damages the robot cat by dropping it. The girl then consoles him as he whines that he's a klutz. Boss then honestly tells him, just try to be more careful. It wasn't said meanly or to bully him, just a honest statement, and the girl glares at him disapprovingly at him like he did something wrong. Boss then feels guilty. Oh, the masculine push down. Oh yeah. And must tell how he was once even a worse failure in life than this guy, just to appease the girl and make klutz feel better. Social justice in power. And because if this klutz guy doesn't need to feel he should try to improve his clutchiness or better himself, which isn't helpful for him in the long runs anyway. Lastly, I was disappointed that Zurg was never his own self, but just a robot housing a person controlling him. As if somebody is controlling the transgender body, all these weird, unique hints. I mean, if you're gonna complain that we cannot have a nice priest that is respectful, that God may be a good person, and you know what, don't agree with this, but we need to accept everybody. That I cannot promote in the thing because you're saying like, that is manipulation. But if this is true, if this suggestion is true, amen, my kid is not watching this movie. I don't care what you think. This is just stupid. It's a waste of money. People don't seem to understand that the real issue is here. The issue is not that they are lesbian. The issue is that they are cardboard characters with no backstory. Disney doesn't work hard on creating good characters with whom you get emotionally involved. It just goes for a simple strategy to say that they are gay and black to receive easy applause. And I'm sorry, that's not how you write characters. That is amazing. That is the thing. just do your thing correctly. If you're gonna create bland characters, then create the bland characters. If you want to make it complicated with a good backstory that I can understand it. But if the thing that you're teaching right now, they are gay and good and black, and that is what you want to promote to my kids, I have an issue with that. Promote the right thing, not something that I should clap my hands because they choose a black person and I'm like, whoa, why am I special? I mean, if you created a story about two lesbians try to fight a patriarchy or something with a good backstory, I can get it. What you're selling is, look at two women kiss. Power! Oh my god! You know, anyway, you do you. Hope the spoiler media didn't ruin anything. Like, share the usual, support the channel, and I'll be a little nicer with YouTube so I don't disappear and you guys miss me. Hope you miss me too. Peace.